Nuts roasting on an open fire makes for a nice Christmas song, but not really super realistic. Instead, we'd rather roast pecans in the oven. And if you still need some more gift ideas, you cannot go wrong with something good to eat like candied pecans. Jenna Coles is the star of Jenna's Kitchen on YouTube. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thanks for having me. This is an easy candy pecan recipe, and instead of putting them in the oven and waiting for them to bake forever, this is super simple stovetop candy.
Oh, we're going to do it right on the stovetop. That's even better.
Yes. So you don't have to put them in the oven and wait for everything to cook. You just have to do this.
I like it.
Super simple.
Okay.
So we take half a cup of brown sugar, put it in our little pan here.
That brown sugar gets stuck in there sometimes. You had it packed in there good, like you're supposed to.
Yeah. You want to have brown sugar packed in, that way you can get the most of it in there you want. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of water. And
you do already have the stovetop hot. We just heard that sizzle, so
sizzling.
We know.
I like the sound of sizzle.
You like the sound of that.
And we're just going to stir this to get it kind of saucy. That way that when you put the pecans in there, it's not just dry mixture. It's kind of liquidy. That way it'll get the pecans nice and coated.
Right. And if you want your whole house to smell like Christmas, this is the way to do it. That cinnamon just wafting up. It smells so good. You don't need a scented candle. Just have the real deal going right here.
When you're walking down the mall to go see Santa Claus and you smell that nut aroma?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty much how this works.
I know. It draws me in every time.
It's so good.
It's good stuff.
And people will think it took all day to make these nuts, but really it only took like maybe 5 minutes.
Right. They don't have to know. They're going to think we slaved over this stove for hours. Are you ready for Christmas?
I am ready for Christmas.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited for Christmas to come.
Is there anything in particular that you asked for this year?
This year I wanted to get 200 subscribers by the end of the year, so hopefully we can get that going.
To her YouTube channel. So look, you can help make her Christmas wish come true. You already have several subscribers already, right?
Getting real close. We only need like maybe 21 more.
We can get that today.
Yeah.
Our Midday viewers will do that today.
Do it.
I've already subscribed. I've signed up and I love it. I love to see what you've got going in there. What was that? You did something and you have this nice website too, and you were talking about something with bananas on
the breakfast banana wrap.
Breakfast banana wrap, yeah, and I love bananas, so that was good stuff too.
Okay, all of the sugar is dissolved, so we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of candied. No, these are pecans. These aren't candied
They're gonna be candied when we're done with them though.
Oh yeah. So we're just gonna kind of coat them and let them cook for 5 minutes. All right, so Laura, if you want to keep on stirring these while I get started on our Crockpot candy.
Yeah, we're also doing Crockpot candy today, which I love. I have a Trisha Yearwood cookbook. Did you know Trisha Yearwood has cookbooks? You're probably a little young for Trisha Yearwood, but I bet your mom likes Trisha Yearwood, and she has a Crockpot candy recipe in there.
That's cool.
It's good stuff.
And you know how on Christmas, you're always making a lot of stuff on the stovetop. You got Christmas cookies in the oven, candied pecans, Oreo balls, lots of stuff on the stovetop. You don't have any more room to make any more candy.
That's right.
That's the beauty of the Crockpot.
I love it. I love it. It's not just for your roast beef, right? It's for some sweet stuff too.
Yeah. And this takes up absolutely no stove space. You just put it off to the side, add all of your ingredients, and let it cook.
I like the sound of that. Now, do we have a lot of ingredients in the candy?
No, not a lot. Just like 5 ingredients.
It's a lot of peanuts.
It's 4 cups of peanuts.
I love peanuts, so I say bring them on.
Yeah, peanuts are delicious.
Yes, they are.
Just want to flatten it out here. Alrighty, we're done with that. Don't need you no more. And we're going to take 1 bag of milk chocolate chips, 2 bags of peanut butter chips, and 1 bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
That Crockpot is full. We are making a lot of candy.
This is going to be rich because it's got tons of candy in it.
Yeah, we love rich. That works for us. This might even be something you can set out for Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night,
this might be some nice add-on to your cookies.
That's right. Milk
and then
cookies.
we're going to take 2 packages of vanilla candy coating to make it smoother, and that way it's not just pure chocolate. It's got a little bit of vanilla flavor in there too.
That sounds good. I like a lot of chocolate though, don't?
Oh yeah, lots of chocolate is good.
Yeah.
But you just want to make sure it's balanced out. I'm not
That
sure.
little barely fit on there because
It barely fits, but it'll work.
Filled to the brim. It is good stuff. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to finish our candied pecans and our Crockpot candy with Miss Jenna Cole. Stick around. You are watching us right now and you're making candy. Christmas candy is the best. The fudge and the cookies and the peanut butter balls and the truffles. And so now we're making Crockpot candy, which we have cooking in the Crockpot right now, but we need to finish up our candied pecans. I saw you adjusting the heat. We do have this pretty hot. About how hot do you want these to cook?
You probably need it on medium heat for 5 minutes, and the 5 minutes is so important because if you don't cook it for 5 minutes, it's not going to become candy. It's just gonna become like this liquidy kind of thing that is not candied pecans.
Right, so you gotta be patient with it and give it at least its 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. And if you make this a double batch, it may turn out to like be a little more candy, like brittle-ish. So you just have to change the name. Candied pecans brittle.
That's right. I love peanut brittle, and so you can have pecan brittle. There you go.
And you don't have to just do this with pecans. You could do it with all different kinds of nuts. You could do it with like walnuts, peanuts, any of your favorite nuts, almonds, lots of good stuff here.
But this is a good stuff to put in a little baggie as you've done today and take it to your
like
neighbors.
a cute little baggie for your teachers.
Your teachers, your postal
Cute little
carriers, those people that are kind of hard, but you want to let them know that you're thinking about them this Christmas.
You want to let them know that you appreciate what they do for you.
Right.
All right. No.
All right.
We just got to spread this out a little. That way that they just don't all become like one big clunk.
Well, I'd be okay with that, but I understand.
Like lots of candy in one bite.
You want just kind of little bite-sized pieces here?
Like little bite-sized pieces of candied pecans.
Of course, you do just have that on as the wax paper, so it won't stick.
So we have it on parchment paper. That way it doesn't stick to the pan.
Now, how long do we need to let this sit before we are ready to eat it or put it in our little bag to give as a present?
We need to let it sit until it is completely dried and you can easily break it off.
Okay, so keep that in mind and you'll kind of know. You can eyeball that and know when that's ready. Now to our Crockpot candy. I'm so excited about this.
Okay, we're just going to stir this up together.
Now, how long have you had it in the Crockpot?
I've had this in the Crockpot for an hour and 30 minutes.
On a low or medium or what?
It is on low heat.
Low heat. I guess I could look at that. Yeah, all right.
But some recipes say 2 hours and a half or something like that. But we have found that an hour and a half just does it good for you because it gets you nice, melty chocolate.
Well, listen, I told you, I tried to make some one time and I burned it. Yes, I burned something in the Crockpot, which only, you know, someone of my culinary skills will be able to do. And so yeah, don't overcook it because it can, we know chocolate can burn easily.
Yes.
So tell you what, it's smelling
always smells awesome. And it's gonna taste even better.
I know it will.
And we have cute little cupcake liners in these little muffin tins.
And Christmas tree, so festive. So
I'm gonna take about this much of a spoonful and pour it into our muffin tin and let it dry that way. And you only want to fill it half full because if you fill it all the way, you're gonna have a big bite of chocolate.
Which, hey,
is it all that bad?
I like a lot of chocolate, so I'm not gonna knock
that one's gonna be a lot of chocolate. I mean, it is kind of chocolatey and it's so rich. It is delicious.
You're speaking my language. I like rich. When people eat things, I'm like, oh, this is really rich, and they kind of say it like it's not a good thing. I'm like, what's the problem?
Oh my gosh, this is really rich. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, that's
rich?
A compliment to the chef.
All right.
And so once you spoon this out, I suppose, like with our pecans, we're gonna let this sit for a little bit?
You can let it sit at room temperature, but it's going to expand a little bit. So I recommend putting it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
Okay, that's how that works. And you have some already done here.
I have that. It's a great gift for your teachers or anybody you really just want to give the gift to.
Or just to enjoy for your own.
And you can just enjoy it by yourself.
I like this.
All right.
Oh, I messed with your heat. Are we doing something else?
Yeah, we're making hot cocoa.
Oh my, I missed that part. Okay.
Delicious, yummy hot cocoa. I mean, what's Christmas without hot chocolate? I mean, I know Chris says it's gonna be like 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, 70 degrees outside.
I know.
But Christmas is not It's not Christmas without hot cocoa.
I know, you have to have some hot cocoa. I plan on having a couple mugs myself tonight.
All right, so we're going to take 1.5 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of chocolate. I use semi-sweet because I love how semi-sweet tastes, but you can use milk, chocolates, dark chocolates, whatever you want.
There are a lot of good chocolates out there to pick from.
Gonna eyeball about a tablespoon of caramel and a pinch of sea salt. And this will make us caramel hot cocoa.
Fancy hot chocolate. Oh my goodness. I think we have some down
so
here.
good. And we have some already in the cups over there.
Dude.
It is so delicious and rich.
Again, exactly what we want at Christmas time. Thank you, Jenna, for coming to see us. We hope that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
That's right. And you can find Jenna online. Her YouTube channel is youtube.com/Jenna's Kitchen. And you can email her, info@jennaskitchen.org, or go to her website, jennaskitchen.org.